And we are live. So I built this guy over the week.
Nice.
Pretty cool. Friend Chopper and his tank. And I built some pieces of this Double Zeta, which is a very cool kit.
Yeah, you had it transformed earlier, right?
Yeah, so there are, behind these there are two rails, and I accidentally stretch marked them earlier, so I've decided I'm never transforming this one again. But
That'll happen.
it comes with two core fighters, so I can just build the other one. So these three pieces go together. So this goes into this. And that gives you a little bit of shimmy in the core there. So even though you have the core block in there, it still has a little bit of movement, which is pretty cool.
Did you post this thing yet?
Not I posted this guy. But I didn't
No, I
post
mean the stream.
Yeah, it's up.
Huh. Okay.
We're live.
Cool. Because I usually click your link to make sure that the the levels and whatnot are good.
I should probably like post places that this is going, huh?
Yeah.
What, you want to advertise this? Just kidding.
All about advertising.
Gotta get the likes, follows, and subscribes.
Got to get them views. We should eat Tide Pods.
That's terrible.
So bad.
Apparently in 2016, a bunch of streamers are like, I'm gonna mail myself in a box to my house and see if it works.
Nice.
And then they filmed it, and they were like, why would you do that?
Been done before.
Bryn's talking shit already.
Why?
What are you talking about, Bryn? Scrub is here.
I'm here, dog.
Look at his shirt.
I'm the best cat dad ever. It's even got periods after every word, so you know it's good.
Best boy isn't here. What?
It's messed up. Oh, also I forgot to mute my mic when I opened my soda.
I haven't been on stream in like months. You can start with that crap. Come on. Grace my presence.
Yeah, seriously, it's not every day that we get my boy Woot.
Maybe without Gob, it's the best stream after he ditched us for some real life normies.
Yeah, you went for real life Gunpla Boiz.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Who even talks to people in meat space about Gundam?
It's fucked up.
I don't remember what the letters for my runners are. It's only been a week, but God, it feels like it's been a lot longer than that.
Yeah. I have this really nice silver-plated runner that I have not taken out of the bag because I don't want to damage it.
Do that twice. Okay, great. Let's see. Is this E also? That is E also. Fantastic.
This kit has so many fucking runners.
Yeah, I mean it's a Verka, right? So
Yeah.
that's expected.
That's how they do it. I got a couple of Lego kits from Work Crew Secret Santa, so
Nice.
they're not big ones or anything. Like they're just a couple of like there's a Dracula guy and Technics something. So
You're not living on a pile of shame like I am.
yeah. Did I already do this? This is the foot. Oh, this is the foot. Okay. Okay. Right leg is where I am. All right. I'm looking at the instructions and the pieces, and I'm like, I don't have this. D1 and D2.
I kind of hate when I open a new box and like pieces are falling off the runner already. Like, oh
Yeah,
man.
there are quite a few pieces in this one that just weren't attached when I opened the box.
It doesn't necessarily mean that like there's going to be a problem, but it just kind of sets the tone. You're just like, this is going to be a thing.
I'm more worried about just losing the piece before I even get to that part.
Yeah.
Speaking of pieces just falling off, I didn't have to clip that one because it just fell off. About these god hands.
They're like butter.
Butter. Like it's just falling off the runner.
Yeah. And what PC3? So how you guys been? It's been a little bit.
Pretty good. I moved. I have a balcony now.
Ooh.
Nice.
I can actually clear coat shit.
Did you
Essentially
make your
paint
moving
stuff.
decision based on your model building abilities?
No, but like most of it was just financial reasons.
Yeah.
It made sense to move because it was one, a bigger place. Two, it comes with a balcony, which I didn't have before. And three, it's cheaper than what I would have paid if I renewed.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, why would I stay in my old place?
Yeah. Other than not having to move.
Yeah. Well, so it was a transfer too. So I'm in the same apartment complex and everything. It's like not even.
Nice.
Oh,
So it wasn't a huge move.
that's weird.
It's weird that you'd be able to get a deal on moving within the same complex.
Yeah, I wasn't the only person who did that. Took advantage of that. There was like, I was talking to my leasing office people, and they're like, "Yeah, like a ton of people are transferring now because it's for some reason it's cheap." You're like, why
So,
would
you
not
not raise it then? Like,
Well, I think the thing is like people don't ask,
yeah.
so they don't know. And I asked, and I'm like, oh, it's like, why would I not move? Holy shit.
I don't think I would do that within my complex. Just because.
Well, I like my complex also. That's another thing.
I do too, but I'd have to move all my shit down 3 flights of stairs unless it's like literally next door or something.
Oh, yeah, okay. Mine was on the same floor also. One of the easiest moves I've made.
Are you guys in like apartment buildings? Like you've got an interior entrance?
I'm in
I
a
do.
complex, so I don't have an
'Cause,
interior
like-
entrance. But
Yeah, because like every apartment I've ever lived in hasn't had an inside entrance, where like you go up to a floor or whatever. It's just like, yeah, it's third floor, or it's second or third floor, but you just go up. There's flights of stairs on every separate building.
yeah, that's what I have.
Like each building has 8 units or whatever in it.
Yeah, that's what it is for me. I've never lived
Yeah.
in a building.
Mine is a more. So I've been like.
You're like you get a more urban apartment kind of thing.
Yeah, so I actually have like. It feels like a hotel because like. You go into the building. None of the living spaces start until the second floor. And then. Like you have interior hallways with doors that are air conditioned. Like it's not like the sprawling Texas courtyard suburban apartment complex that I'm used to. Oh, I can choose how tall this is. I'll go with 1 for now.
Oh, is that a stand?
Yeah, the first thing they're like, hey, go build an action base.
Go build the thing to put it on.
I wish my guy had a stand.
Does it not?
It does not.
Yeah, I think at one point this year I'm gonna have like a month that's just building action bases.
I mean, they take like 5 minutes to build, so you probably shouldn't.
Well,
spend
yeah,
the
but I
whole
mean, I'm
time.
probably gonna get a bunch of them. Okay.
This base has like 2 modes in it too. It's kind of weird.
My robot also has 2 modes. Transforming boy.
Just 15. Where you at? There we go. So I am back on my Final Fantasy 15 bullshit, or 14 bullshit rather.
Nice.
Yeah. I
How's
guess
that
they got a
doing?
big patch coming up, so
Yeah, they
it's
do.
like, I mean, I've never been on, like I don't even own Stormblood, so like I don't know what I'd be getting out of that, but like with
Glamour
renewed
closet.
interest in with renewed interest in that, I'm like, yeah, no, I think I'm ready to get back down there.
Get a glamour closet.
Yeah, I guess.
You're not gonna go into Dragon Ball or Monster Hunt.
I mean, I'll
Mon Hunt
probably
it
I,
up.
I don't want to play like I don't nobody ever answered if Monster Hunter requires PS Plus.
It does.
Oh, I
So
think it does.
like yeah, I don't really want to do that. Especially cuz I mean I just don't really play console games, so like PS Plus is not a decent value for me. So like I'll wait until it's on PC, or maybe I'll bite the bullet and get it, but I don't know, playing that on a console just doesn't really hold a lot of appeal for me.
I don't know if I would like it or not. I should probably try that demo out.
But and then Dragon Ball, like I kind of want to play that, but again, that's I don't I don't really have any interest in playing a multiplayer fighting game.
Yeah, fighting games last me like 20 minutes, and I'm
Yeah,
done with them.
like I'll play through the single player content and then get online a couple of times and just get bodied and like angry, and then like, yeah, I think I'm done with this. It's sort of just how my trajectory with Rocket League went, where like I have a really good time with it until I rank up enough that people are good, and it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm insanely bad at this game, so nah. Okay, go. I'm
Mechanics on this thing
building.
are kind of crazy.
I believe I am building leg joints now, like knees. There we go. Then 7 and 8. So yeah, I've just been running around Ishgard, I guess, is the name of
Ish.
the
Oh,
first Heaven Sword town.
yeah, you're in Heaven's Sword already.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I basically got to the end of that. Uh I got to the end of that, and then like they're just laid out, here's a bunch of new stuff to do. Like that's kind of where I fell off of it last time. I was like, yeah, I don't really feel like, starting a new series of things. So but then yeah, then I got in there, so like what'll probably happen is this time I sub will get to the end of Heaven's Ward, and then like I'll either be super hyped to do Stormblood, or I will be burned out and back off it for another 6 months. Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of Cities in Motion.
How's that
Good
treating
game.
you?
It's really good. Like I like bus line simulators, so that's kind of what it is. It's like, you get a city, and like you're not building roads or anything. You're just trying to figure out how to get, like how to get people from one thing to another, and building subway systems and stuff like that. It's
That's
like
cool.
it's like City Skylines, how it kind of turns into just a transport, uh like a transport management thing, but
Yeah.
without the building the city. So like you don't screw yourself over by building a bad city.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because like you don't have to deal with RCL and all this other crap.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I like it. I think I got it for, I don't know, $11 or something like that. So I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Okay, here we
I'm
are.
kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed they're making like a spiritual successor to Theme Hospital
Yeah.
and not Theme Park.
Yeah. Oh man, Theme Park, that was my shit. I'm pretty sure I had that on like a freeware demo, like demo disc or something.
I actually spent time like a year or two ago getting that going, like getting
the
a copy of
thing.
Theme Park and actually getting it working in like a DOS box.
Yeah.
Game's still pretty good.
Yeah. I wish Lionhead wasn't dead, because I'd really like to get back into the movies.
The thing about Lionhead is like they haven't been Lionhead since since Rare got switched over to. Like everybody
Yeah, they're
everyone's
just
like
some holding IP company now.
yeah. No, it's just like because all the people who were there, all the magic was gone. Like the minute like Microsoft bought them and
Yeah.
made them into a Connect shop or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes about the rumored Playground Games version of Fable. It just seems
Yeah.
like it just seems like what's gonna happen is that Microsoft's gonna get mad. So they're gonna announce this thing. They're gonna say Playground Games is working on it. Then like a year later, they're gonna shut down Playground Games, and then as a result, we have no more Forza Horizon, which would be
Yeah.
way
That'd be
worse.
real bad. Yeah.
It's like that's like way worse for me because I love Horizon and I could not care less about a new Fable game.
Yeah. Because it's like between the 3 Fable games, they made like what, 1.5 good ones.
That's
Yeah.
debatable.
I mean, that's about how many that I liked. Like I liked a lot of the concepts in Fable 1, but it just wasn't. It was like a third of a game. And then I liked a lot of the stuff about Fable 2, but it was really just those same systems with kind of a story on top of it. And then Fable 3 was like they tried to make it an RTS. It's like, no thanks. They saw how well Brutal Legend was doing and was like, we got to get into that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, what?
Yeah.
I never actually played Fable 3, so I was just like, wait, really?
Also, it ran like trash. I remember that. Like,
Played a lot of Fable 2 though.
well, because it was, I don't know, it was like more open world than, or it was like, what was it? Like, there was a lot more streaming stuff in that. Like, I think the way it did was, they wanted to do that no load screen thing. But so whenever monsters would spawn in the overworld or whatever, it would just
lag.
chug super hard. Yeah.
Like, could you imagine though? Like, why Playground? Is it because they're in Europe? They're like the closest thing to like London or whatever.
Yeah. I have no idea.
We have to get that British feel. We have to hire. Let's just make these car game developers make a game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That seems silly to me.
Extremely. This is very intricate. Transformable escape pod.
Oh, is that the core unit?
Yeah, I think so.
And then I need what, another PC1.
Oh. Kind of sit there.
It was like doesn't seem like a really complicated knee joint, but like there's 3 steps to putting it together, which is usually not the case. It's usually, get the socket for the thigh piece and get the socket for the foot piece, and then just put those together.
Yeah.
But there's like it's not complicated. There's just kind of a bit more to it than I'm normally used to or expecting.
I don't know if it's gonna pick up, but there are these really nice silver parts. Oh, it does kind of pick up.
Yeah, I like that. That looks really good.
Were those molded silver?
No, they're coated. But apart from this like little bit on the side here, which isn't picking up this time, you can't really see the inside, and it's white, which is already really close to silver, so it's not a huge problem.
Uh-oh.
Hey! Thank you, Swain.
Very nice. Thanks for joining us for the big old party.
Big party.
I think it's about time to change the blade on this hobby knife.
Oh?
Yeah. When I bought this nicer one, I bought, I don't know, I think I bought 100 replacement blades or something,
Uh-huh.
because it was like 30 cents.
Yeah.
I'm just not really sure. I could probably figure it out pretty easily, but I'm not super sure on how to get the blade out and then put the new one in. That's
Probably very
pretty easy.
carefully.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. There's this bottom part screws out, so that's probably what it is. And then, okay, so I've got, let's see, this facing this way. Got those. Right, that's facing the correct way, and then this goes in like that. Nice. Okay, this here. There's the shaves here. Oh, oh, oh. Almost dropped a piece.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, we went and did late Christmas with my family yesterday.
Very late Christmas.
The
Yeah,
latest.
well, like we were, I don't know. We've got 4 families. Well, there's my parents, and I've got 2 brothers, and I've got a brother and a sister. They're both married. I'm married. and so everybody's got in-laws, and so it's like trying to get everybody in the same place is difficult. And so we didn't even have a Christmas celebration last year because I was off on vacation with my wife's family. So during Christmas, so we didn't really do any of that stuff last year. We just never got around to it. So this year, I told my mom, I was like, "Hey, set a time, tell everybody to show up," and we did, and it worked out.
Oh, that works.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it's exhausting because everybody in my family is so high energy. It's like got home, like me and my wife didn't talk at all basically on the drive home. It was just like we were just we were both burned out. Just kind of how it went at Thanksgiving too. We had everybody show up, and it was like it was just a whirlwind of stuff, and then everybody cleared out, and it's like, huh, well, I don't really want to talk. I just kind of want to sit here.
Yeah, that's how it was on the way home last night. We went to Korean barbecue, and I
Yeah.
ate too much.
Is that a problem?
No? Well, yes and no, because I had to drive home.
You're like, I'm super logy now, but also you wouldn't. I mean, you go to a Korean barbecue, you're gonna eat too much. That's the rule.
It's decent. It's $20 a person. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. I don't know what the demographics where you are, but like I'm pretty sure we couldn't get that kind of pricing here.
Actually, no.
You think so?
It was in Riverside, so it's a little. There's more non-whites.
I feel like you could get cheap-ish Korean barbecue in Dallas.
Well, in Dallas probably,
No, true.
not in Denton. I mean, in Denton there's like 1,000 different taquerias, but
Nothing wrong with that.
oh yeah, it's great. But like if you want to go get any Asian food, you're gonna be searching or lowering your standards.
Yep, that's how it is here. Although we did get a new ramen place the other day that's actually pretty good.
There was one ramen place up in Denton that I'd heard about for years, and it closed like a month before we moved here. I was very disappointed.
The thing about ramen, though, it's very hit or miss.
Yeah.
It is. Our place is good.
There's one place in town that does pretty good ramen, but it's also like actually it's gonna be cooling down again this week. I might take the wife out for a ramen date. She can hear me in the other room, so now I'm obligated to do that.
I mean, she also said that you should get that hutch, and you didn't get that hutch.
Yeah, well, we haven't gone back to that store. And if I had to guess, I don't remember how much the thing cost, but it was probably $300 or so. So I'm not, we just got done with Christmas. Like, I'm not really in a position to spend $300 on furniture. But yeah, we should get a china cabinet. All of them? Yeah. Alright, let me put this guy.
I feel like this version of this kit has less English in it than the Psycho Zaku.
Really?
Yeah.
This one, it did just come out, but this kit's all English.
Yeah, I think maybe this one was first, and then the Psycho Zaku was second, which is why the Psycho Zaku has English and then this one doesn't. But that's weird.
I'm looking forward to that G Self for Ka. I'm gonna buy that thing so quickly.
I want to get that Godzilla one.
Yeah, that Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, that
Cool
looked
looking.
really sick.
Something something X2, something something X1. That's weird because I don't have this piece that it's asking for.
Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's probably not important. You'll be fine.
What?
Skip it.
Yeah, you can skip parts on these, right? That's how that works?
I'm just confused as to how this piece is missing more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, how do you have a missing piece? Like, that doesn't seem like something that should be able to happen.
This one's 27.
Am I doing this right? Am I using the wrong piece? Don't remember which is which. And that's not great. Okay, so this is the front.
What's your first MG gonna be, Scrub?
I have no idea.
Oh, have you not made one yet?
I don't think so.
No, you haven't. He's made an RG, but not an MG.
I made a RG, yeah.
Ooh.
Arguably harder than an MG.
I mean, I'll probably make something that, you know, looks cool and is cheap. That's gonna be my first one.
Nah, you should get the Zazubi for Ka.
Solid kit.
I want it.
All right. Go. It's a pretty cool looking leg there. Kind of far away from the camera, so it's not gonna play. But
Yeah, I've seriously lost the piece. That's really fucking weird.
that's messed up, dude.
I mean, the runners were stuck together pretty tightly, so I'm not surprised. But that kind of sucked.
Okay, so then that is, and then right, so that goes towards the inside. I mean, I can always spin it if that's wrong. Okay. And then F's, I believe, are the orange.
Yep, found the piece. It was in the bag.
Nice.
This is like those Lego pieces that you always like. Where the hell did this piece go? And it's still in the bag somehow.
Hey, at least you found it.
Yeah. All right.
D is the leg.
Yeah, this escape pod is an X-wing. It has like movable, posable wings and shit.
That's pretty cool.
Nice. D, and then what do I need? C's. Shit, I got a bunch of what I need here. I need to do this one at a time. I'm gonna have 3 different colors on this little foot connector. Number 6. And then F4. there's that.
Okay, so here's the chest piece. This raises up. Fold it down. And it locks in like that. There's also a little hatch on the back. What I have to assume is putting the backpack on.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that would be a moving piece, but is there like something is there something you can put on instead of the backpack, or can you just have it sans backpack?
I assume the full armor that they'll eventually come out with. You can open the thing and see the cockpit in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I assume the full armor setup. That'll be P Bandai. Okay. I need B.
Okay, let's get C7 and 8 and a polycap.
1G1. What do I need? I have F1 also. Polycaps. Your G1. I do have everything here.
Okay. So, Mike, what have you been up to this week? I feel like we haven't really heard from you.
Not a lot. I've had school. My first week of
Yeah?
school. Back to
How's
that.
that going? What class are you taking? Did we talk about this already?
I'm taking advanced studio production, which is going to be post-production sound stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
I have TV studio broadcast with the dipshit teacher doesn't know what he's doing. I have live audio. Like, it's pretty cool. We're recording a band next week.
Nice.
After we're mixing what we record.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, 2 of my classes are going to be pretty good. And then I start my internship this next week. How that is.
Okay, so
And I'll hopefully be starting to actually stream this week also, since I'll have my whole schedule set.
right, since you'll know what you're gonna have and
Yeah, it's probably only
what
gonna
kind of
be,
time you'll have, and
probably only give me this and Mondays and Fridays. Take the box for a piece.
okay. Put the leg here. Okay, so that goes here. Alright, let's go. Nub that to the front. Oh, okay, that's kind of clever.
What is?
Oh, just the way this like the leg attaches to the foot. Like there's a I don't know, there's a little hole here
Uh huh.
where the stem goes up into it, and then there's a polycap on the top of it that kind of holds it in place, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Which of course means I have to kind of undo this piece because I wasn't really seeing what it was doing.
Hmm.
So try and do that without shouting fuck. There we go. Go. Got it. Sweet. Yeah, see. I've got there's a little polycap right here, and
Hmm.
then the stem goes right up into that,
That's
and that
cool.
holds it in place. That's pretty neat. And then it can kind of slide back and forth.
Neat.
A is the white ones. E is orange. No. E is black. And C.
I think I almost have all the primer on my gym done.
Get that paint on.
If I can show that off.
I
Our
heard you
next
had a
stream, these will
clogging
not-
problem, huh?
I did. If I can show that stuff off. Our stream, which will be in 2 weeks from today.
Because we're out next week.
Off next week. Put some eyeball stickers on.
Do you have a choice of eyeballs?
Not, I have green.
Rude.
Rude.
That's what I like about SDs is you can either make them look super serious or like idiots. Because you have choices of eyes.
Does this escape pod actually go into the body?
I believe it does.
Really?
I think it's the core unit, isn't it?
Well, it can transform. I don't think it goes in. Oh wait, is that here? Is it here? No.
It's just
3-1. No, I don't think so.
Weird.
I think it's just a separate escape pod, just to show it off.
oh, hell yeah, that is a nice looking leg.
Yeah.
This is
Cool.
a pretty nice looking leg there. G. What color is G? G gold? G2. Yeah. And then B. That is C. Which one is B? B is the other blue one. No? There we go. It's weird that this little runner here only has 2 pieces on it, but they're both number 4.
Hmm.
Also, it's G2, and I'm pretty sure there's no G1. So, I guess it's used for a lot of different models.
Probably.
This goes in between those two, I guess. No, we do this one first. Okay. Little knob at the top. Goes into here. Okay.
Hey, Mike, what do you use for your stream notifications? The Streamlabs?
Streamlab.
How hard was that to set up?
Not. Why? You looking to start streaming?
I might. I don't know yet.
It's nice to have a project.
Yep.
Okay, that looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool effect there. I'm not really sure. I guess this is the side of the leg. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's also going to have rockets on it, which, sure, why not?
Yeah, I think I might start streaming like just casually, not on a schedule.
Just fire it up whenever you can.
Yeah, I mean, if
Whenever
I'm
you feel
bored, if
like
I'm
doing
already gonna
something
play the
weird.
game or something, then it's like, well, I'm already playing the game.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and boot it up.
Like, that was honestly what kind of got me through the Persona games, because it was just like, I know I would lose interest in them even if I was having a good time with them, after a dozen hours or so. So it was like kind of making that be part of a thing, like was sort of tantamount to me getting through the whole damn thing. Because like I've probably got, I don't know, 80 hours on Persona Golden, but I don't think I'm ever going to beat that. Just because I almost never play games on my Vita.
Did I screw this up?
Because who's got a Vita? Yeah, that's pretty cool. C A Boy, there's a lot to these legs.
Big legs.
They're big legs, and they've also got rocket turrets in the side of them.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I think it's just the one that has a rocket turret on the side of it, but still, it's pretty sick. So did you end up screwing up that piece that you weren't sure about?
Me?
Um,
Oh, him.
Still not sure?
I think I did, but it was fixable. I've never seen like a couple pieces like this where it's just like every step has like pay attention. This orientation matters
Right.
every step. It's just like, why?
Yeah, those are the worst ones where it'll fit together in a bunch of different ways, but there's only one way that's right.
Yeah, and it's just like there's notches, and then it's not zoomed in enough to
Yeah.
kind of tell you exactly what it should be. So that's kind of where I'm just like, am I doing this right?
Yeah, like a lot of the polycaps on this one are what, 6-sided, 4-sided? I don't know. They're all. Let me see if that'll. So they're not round. They're like geometric. What is that? It's 4 sides. Well, I guess it's
A
8
square.
sides. It's 8 sides, but like they've got notches in the opposite sides. So like some of them go in straight and some of them fit with the notches, and it's like it's a good idea, but also most of the time the notches don't really matter. And those go in here, I guess. D1. Okay. 1 and 2. No. 2 and 2, not 1. Okay, so we'll leave that 1 on there. I think I'm just about done with this leg, which is going to be. Okay, and then that goes up here, and then that the other way. Don't really seem to be staying. There we go. Got to get it in there straight. Okay, and then Rocket Boy goes on that way. And then this goes on here. Nice. All right, so there is a rocket leg.
Nice. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, and then it doesn't seem like the other leg has. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. I've got another rocket piece, so I see. I've got a picture somewhere. Oh yeah, it totally does. Nice. How long have we been going? I probably got to bounce half an
One was hour 3.
hour. Okay. I got to work tonight, so I gotta get some sleep.
Okay, so how long do we got?
I would say 30.
Okay.
2:15.
Okay.
Oh right. I already did this part. We're gonna be doing it off D2. 6. Other F. And give you that foot. Yeah, that looks pretty clean. goes in that side.
There's a Gundam head.
It's a pretty good head. I like that red part on the top there.
I believe that's a gun.
Oh yeah?
Is that really?
Yeah, I believe it's a big
Sure.
cannon.
Yeah,
There's
that
a
kind
nice
of
little
looks like
silver piece in there.
it. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I believe these two fins push forward.
It's finally raining.
Hey, a second one. Hey, 10K
10K, 10K. That's a good name.
is a good name.
I'm into what you're putting down.
And these two fins will fold down like that.
Also, that's a really good emote. Where does that come from?
Now, what is that emote? That's a good emote.
Guayo One Love. Guelo One Love? G Walo?
So why does the fins fold down like that? Is that because
So you can transform.
weird?
Hey man, they're more than meets the eye. That's what Gundams are, right?
GoBots.
I think you're thinking of Mask.
Autobots roll out indeed.
Okay, now you gotta get me a cap.
There's his head on the body.
Nice.
Pretty cool looking.
Yeah,
Bit of a head.
that's a pretty good looking top you got there, Mike. Okay, so let's I just did this. I should know how to do this. Okay.
I think
Goes
I'm
in
going
here.
to skip the arms for now.
Then
And the
goes
legs.
here. Doesn't really matter which way that goes. That in there. Wait. That up in here.
Let's work on an arm.
That.
I've changed my mind.
And then we make the front shield. And then we make
E.
the side shield with the rocket.
F.
Alright. Hey, I'm at the staple.
Nice. E. A. And we will call that about all we'll do today.
So how you go? How you doing, 10K? How's your Sunday rolling along? It's weird that this has this one instructions, like this one instruction has an exclamation point
Uh-huh.
about putting a piece on the right way, but like I don't know. There's really only one way it'll fit. Like, but they've got a little inlet diagram, and and the little quotation marks indicating what direction. But there's also an exclamation point here. It's just like, I mean, it only goes on the one way. Like they went.
Sometimes the exclamation point is more to say, "Hey, don't trim this piece on accident."
Oh yeah. It just seems like a lot of effort for something that I can't imagine being a problem. I don't know. I don't know what their testing, their testing situation is if somebody fucked that up in testing and say they're like, well, we gotta do that. I don't know. I would assume they have build testers, right?
Probably.
Their job is probably to try and put pieces in the wrong order, or put the wrong ones together and stuff like that. Okay, so we put this here. Just snap building all day as a job.
Sounds like a pretty good job.
That sounds okay.
I'd do
I
that.
mean, maybe not, maybe not like, you know, maybe not like fun, but it sounds like an all right. As far as jobs go, that sounds like an okay one. Probably sucks the fun out of it if there was any, but like if you, oh shit, I just got myself no.
Rip your hand, scrub.
Yeah. There we go. I like that piece doesn't stick super well. Oh, I actually did cut myself. Shit.
Did you really?
Yeah, I just kind of poked my fingertip. Not super bad, but gotta watch out. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I'm not bleeding all over the place or anything.
Hey, 10K's got some eagle eyes. Spot your cut.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe I do need to go do
Best eyes
something
in the
about this.
biz, they say.
I gotta go do something about this. I'll be right back.
says I'm building an arm, but there definitely seems to be a rocket. This is not. This is a rocket. This isn't a hand.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that's a big old vernier.
that looks like a rocket.
So I don't know what's up with that.
So is that a Gunpla Boiz blood?
What?
Is that a stream?
You're cutting in and out, my guy.
Oh shit! Hang on. Okay, can you hear me? Am I alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I wonder is that a stream first for drawing blood?
Might be.
Yeah. Hope I didn't break Twitch terms of service.
Wow. Gonna get me banned.
I didn't do it on purpose. It was accidental. Please don't report me.
So yeah, it definitely has room for a core fighter, but the instructions don't ever show me putting the core fighter in the freaking body.
Weird.
Is the core fighter just the little the little one piece stand-in guy?
So
I don't know what that means.
this is like the core fighter,
Okay.
and basically it transforms into like a little plane.
Oh, okay.
So like,
It doesn't. It seems like that should go somewhere, but it doesn't ever tell you where to put it.
oh, here it is. Step 11-2, body assemble. Put the core fighter in the body between the legs and the body. That's okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Verkat Thunderbolt, the full armor.
So in this, what is supposedly the arm, there's a hatch, and then a rocket folds out.
Nice. So you can what? Iron Man it?
Yes, so.
Huh.
I think that thing turns into a plane. So yeah.
I assume it's for the plane transformation, but
Sounds pretty good. Okay, so then how did this go? That's right, because that ends up looking pretty cool.
Well, Woot will be able to tell you if the articulation's good. In I don't know how long it's gonna take him.
Well, Enlo already built one.
Oh, did he? Oh, of course.
I think
he
so.
Of course he did. Yeah, it's a thing to build.
Dude, Enlo bought his Psycho Zaku and the full armor like after I bought mine, and he built his. I did. That's how fast that guy is.
Yeah, that's what he does. I mean, that's his hanging out time.
It is making me trim uncomfortably close to the tip of these god hands.
Just don't break the god hands. Come on.
I'm trying not to, but it's having. There's nowhere to fit
But
this
there's a
at the
very
tip. Like it's designed to break god hands. It's the god killer.
J1K1.
well, if you had to pick something to break your god hands, at least it was the god killer. Also, please don't break your god hands.
I won't. They're very expensive.
Okay, let's make rocket leg 2, and then I think that's going to be it for me.
How much more you got on the leg?
I've got the rocket part, and then that's basically it.
See how much of this arm I can get done in that time then.
We'll probably be coming in for a landing in about 10 minutes, exactly like, right about what I said.
E5 and 6. If I'm gonna break the $50 nippers, I want to do it an expensive kit.
Yeah.
I'd be really sad if ABS broke your $50 nippers or $60 nippers.
Gotta get.
Well, it'd be
that extra-
especially sad if it happened on the first one you did.
That's not the first one. It's I have that gym. Now if it
Oh yeah, that's right.
if it's a $15 kit broke my $50 nippers, that'd be sad. Gotta do something like buy that XN razor first. That I can break them on.
Okay, and then I got D2s. Right, those are 2s, yeah.
Actually, not a lot of surface detail on this kit, it seems.
Yeah, when I saw the previews for it, I was like, I didn't see, other than the color separation, it seemed like that kit seemed pretty plain. But is it littered with like decals?
I mean, it's a Verka.
Yeah.
So, okay, I don't know what that means. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
There's roughly 100 water slides for it.
Shit.
Vercog kits are always like that though. They're just the guy, the designer, just goes crazy and puts as many
Yeah.
stickers as he wants on.
I'm gonna need to buy some softer and setter.
Yeah, I have all that because of the Psycho Zaku. So is it Unicorns Vercog new?
Announce a unicorn Verka? They didn't announce a unicorn Verka.
I think I read about one recently.
No, the new one is it's the shield from the Banshee.
No, I thought there was a Vercog, like a white unicorn Vercog. It's just a Vercog. It's just a unicorn with a bunch of decals on it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's the novel version or something. I think it's the Banshee? I don't know. I don't follow unicorn news. What this kit does have that's really cool is there's lots of spots like this that the inner frame peeks through the armor. I think that's really nice.
Yeah, there's a. Okay, there's a full armor unicorn Vercog.
Stop making
And
that
apparently
like
the
G-Self.
Banshee is coming too.
G-Self Katoki.
And I think is there a normal non-full armor version? Yeah, there's also a non-full armor version. Jeez. Oh well, I have the OVA version, I guess. Whatever. A11.
So I can buy the P Bandai Perfect Pack for it. Just like I'm gonna buy the P Bandai full armor kit for this when that gets announced.
Okay, and then that is it for this. Oh yeah, I didn't put that part on.
Finish it, Scrub?
Yep.
Wrapping up then.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to finishing the body on this guy.
I'm not super
3
close
more
to finishing
steps.
the arm, but I just want like the up here on I don't know, the top of the arm. My words aren't working right now.
And then I got one little to put on there, and then I'll be done with the second leg.
What do you want me to do?
trying to tell parts are gonna poke through outer armor.
Okay.
It does make it easier to know what parts panel line.
Check 120.
Okay. That is two rocket legs. You got little gold accents down there, and then looks like next up is the waist unit. So I guess next time I'll be connecting the legs to the rest of the thing. Yeah, I was a little skeptical at the size of this thing because it does, it is a 1/100, but even then, like just looking at the head and torso unit, like it didn't seem like it was going to be substantially bigger until I put together these legs, which are, you know, like comparing the two, they're obviously going to be very large.
Yeah.
What?
This kid seems to have you disbelief a lot. Woot.
Well, now I figured out what the hell I was doing. I'm super confused by this instruction here. And then now it makes more sense.
I think I might take the time and do a bunch of decals. It looks like it's going to have a lot of kind of, untouched blue space on it. So I might put, warning stickers and shit like that on there.
Are you gonna, do you have warning stickers to put, or are you gonna?
I mean, I've got it. It's got a huge a pretty big sheet of stickers. So
okay.
instead of just like finding the ones that I think look cool, I think I'm going to put a lot of them on there. Getting the vape nation. Looks like there might be storms kind of reaching up this way. The weather for today has changed like 50 times.
Saw some rain earlier.
Yeah. It's going to be a tornado watch for places to the west of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not west, east. The other way. Like usually it develops to the west of us and moves through the DFW area, and like we usually catch the first part of it because we're north of that, and we're kind of more into the tornado zone. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it was in the 30s and 40s last week, and then today it's going to be like 70. So
Yeah, it's
definitely.
pretty warm. I mean, I have my doors open and my fan on because it's like kind of nice out.
Is that Mike? What is that? Just the armor on the
Yeah, that's the arm.
and that's the part that pops out with the rocket, like you had a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. It's a pretty complex little piece there.
I'll probably end up finishing this arm over the week.
I'm in North Texas, 10K.
All right. I think I got the body done. It has a beam saver on the back, ready to
Nice.
go.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have some pretty good looking kits when we're done here.
This guy is going to be hard for me to not just do.
Yeah. I really don't like that Dalong screenshot that you're using for this guy. I really don't like the panel lines on the shoulder pads.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know, just something about that looks cheap. Like the lines on the rest of it look pretty good, but the ones on that orange, I just can't get on board with.
Not quite sitting right on this. Not sure what, but I'll figure out. As long as you can't, we can wrap up scrub.
Hey man, do your thing. If you're having trouble figuring out, I've already taken my pills, so like.
That. How the other arm is when I get there. As is, these are like gap there for some reason, because this is bowing out.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know what the deal is.
Apparently, it's going to be really cold in the office tonight. I think they left the I don't know. They're working on the AC or something, so it's going to be like 60 in there tonight. So
Gross.
yeah, so I definitely need to make sure I bring a jacket, even though it's like super mild outside, and I wouldn't need one.
How the other arm is. Worst case, I can just pop this part off the hinge and glue it down.
Yeah, or like the piece that's bowing out, like maybe you can saw a little bit the one that attaches to it.
Yeah. I'm probably never gonna take the armor off of this thing, so might do like one, have it all inner frame once, but then after that it's gonna be covered up. So I might just glue it. Anyways, we can wrap up now. Thanks,
Cool.
10K, for popping
Yeah.
in.
Thanks for popping in. We'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, nothing next week. I'll be
So-
streaming other shit this week, but probably not gonna.
I hope
well,
you
maybe
don't
Gundam.
get blown away by a tornado this afternoon.
Maybe I'll finish this arm. Yeah, that's it for now. Later.
See you later.
See ya.